Hello guys, welcome back to day 2.
Yes,
day 2 of 5 of top 5.
You just finished watching the trailer for Skull and Bones, which,
yeah,
as I said, I was a big fan of Black Flag.
Yes. So basically, for anyone that missed it, it didn't say it on the trailer then. Basically, Skull and Bones came around because
everyone loved Black Flag's open sea combat system.
Yes, and basically what they did was take that and run with it, advance it, and you come out with Skull and Bones. So Skull and Bones is set in the Indian Ocean. You play as a pirate. The one thing I've got to say about this, one thing I'm looking forward to on this is it's not just an online game.
No.
And it's not just a standalone game.
No, it's taking the kind of business model that has been around since World at War probably.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a campaign, and now here fight against other people online. I mean, it was around before. Obviously, you had the Halo games, and
yeah,
but it's a more commonly known thing for COD.
Yeah.
And they've taken that kind of thing and gone, well, you know how normally you have a capture the flag mode? Well, we're only giving you one mode. We're giving you and a group of mates, steal as much as you can from as many people as you can, and then leg it before pyro hunters get you.
No, that's the only one they've shown us up to now.
Yeah,
there's going to be other mods.
Yeah, if there's like team deathmatch mode, I say team deathmatch. It won't be called team deathmatch.
No, it'll be something similar. I mean,
if it is called team deathmatch, I won't mind. But
yeah, to be fair, there'll be something similar to that. There'll be quite a few other modes for the online game. There's also the free roam mode outside of campaign for standalone.
Yep.
And I think you can do local area network, kind of like you can with Ark, where you can do a small dedicated server that's just yours and things. We'll see more as they reveal more. Obviously, the downside to this game is we have to wait till next year. So we're looking possibly up to 18 months.
So I'll finish Assassin's Creed Origins about 12 times in that space of time.
Yeah, no doubt.
Plus, another go around on, like Mass Effect Andromeda, or
I'll probably
finish another Skyrim or two.
I'll probably be on my 3rd Switch, 50th TV. I mean, I'm probably going to wear out the Switch with some of the games that are coming out. I'm probably going to accidentally throw the VR handheld things at the TV. No doubt I'll smash that at least once or twice. Home insurance, always a good idea. But
home insurance for those who are clumsy or easily angered. Use both.
Yep. But I've got to say, one thing I actually like about Skull and Bones, the 5 versus 5 that they showed us.
Yes.
You have, obviously, when it comes to Call of Duty or anything, you have the different tactics. You have the sniper, you have the heavy machine gunner, you have the general thing. You kind of have a similar thing.
You have
with
a psychopath, which is me usually.
Yeah, you have a similar thing with this, where you have frigates, you have boats for ramming.
Split up into 2 teams. If someone's got a damn sight more gold than someone else, you can sacrifice yourself in the middle and still get all the rewards.
Yeah, and obviously to protect you can. It's as well as all out bloodthirsty war. It's also about obviously tactics, making sure you get several of the other ships. It's also about normally protecting your frigate, which is going to be the holding the most gold. It has the most space on it. Now, I don't know how they're going to go with this, whether it just randomly gives different people different things and you have to have one of each, or whether 2 people can be the same thing. It's obviously going to be down to yourself working as a team.
Yeah, I have a feeling you're probably going to end up with like 1 frigate, 2 brigantines, which are the ones with the prow blade, so for ramming into people at close quarters, and one of the long range heavy artillery kind of ones.
Yeah, the mortar ones.
Yeah.
I must admit, I did like the look of the mortar ones.
Like in every multiplayer thing ever, the tank.
Yeah.
You've got to get the one that can take the most punishment. But the trade-off will be is probably it'll take the most punishment, have the most firepower, but will have the least amount of space for loot.
Now, linked in the description below is a link to the gameplay trailer for the 5 vs 5 that we're talking about here. You actually see in part of that trailer one of the ships, the frigate, is taking a lot of damage, while it's also dealing out a lot of damage. And to save that, the tank comes up in between broadside and takes 90% of the damage from the opposing ship, goes out of the way just in time for his friend to finish off the death blow to finish that ship off. The way it looks, I'm assuming it's not going to be like COD where once you're dead you come back.
No.
It's once you're dead you sunk. That's it. So yeah, sacrificing yourself to save someone in some cases might work, but you've got to do it tactically. You don't want to sacrifice yourself right at the beginning of the fight.
It's got to be more chess than
all out just
COD.
Yeah. So it's got to be a bit of tactics. Not only that, you've got the tactics of, obviously you've got certain members of the team are going to have to try and hold off other opposing team members, while you have the likes of the frigate or what else going in the trade ships.
It won't be just you sink it, you get it. It's going to be you sink it, then you have to go get the thing, so you have to defend the boat.
So there's going to be a lot of tactics around it, which I think is probably what's appealing to us.
Yes.
It's not just all out war, you've got to think about it, the tactics that are involved in it. I mean, seriously, check out the 5 vs 5 gameplay. It was shown at E3 during Ubisoft's conference. You've just seen the reveal trailer, but linked in the description below is the 5 vs 5 trailer. It's definitely worth watching. I'm really I think I'd honestly say I'm almost as excited for this game, if not slightly more than I am for Assassin's Creed.
I'm going to say it's on par.
Yeah, it's definitely on par. For me, possibly a bit more. I do like Assassin's Creed, but this has really piqued my interest. And it's something that came out of nowhere for me. It was something I wasn't expecting.
Yeah, I mean, we were expecting, the normal kind of thing from Ubisoft. We were expecting new Assassin's Creed, new this, new that. Wait, what?
Yeah, you kind of had you come to expect certain things from, like you said, the new Assassin's Creed, the new this, the new that, the new platform thing, and then this literally came out of left field. It was like, whoa.
This is the Bethesda reveal we were expecting. This was
wait,
what? Why have we not heard about this?
Yeah, this was, how have you kept this from being a massive leak for so long? And it was literally, thank you, Ubisoft Singapore.
Yeah.
Because, oh yes, I cannot wait for this game. This is a sort of game, along with one or two others that have been announced this year, that, to be fair, is really going to get me back into console gaming. I mean, current generation console gaming. Because though, I was on a Bethesda kick for a few years, I spent quite a bit of time playing certain games. My main kick, especially for the past 12 months, has been retro gaming. And I think this is going to bring me back into the current genre. And when I say retro gaming, I don't mean the original Xbox. I mean the NES, the Commodore 64, the Amiga, the ones I've been playing recently have, well, I mean, some of the games you can be looking £70–80 because, not because they're brand new and the best graphics. This is probably some of the games with some of the worst graphics ever, but they're £60–70 because there's not many of them left.
Yeah, they're impossible to find.
Yeah. So that has tied up a lot of my money, but I think this is what's going to make me, this sort of game, and possibly one or two coming out on the Switch, is what's going to make me invest in the current generation stuff. The VR, the VR and the Switch is going to be the new hardware, but investing in the new generation games, Assassin's Creed, Skull and Bones, Ubisoft have really pulled it out of the bag this year.
Yes.
And to be fair, Bethesda, though they have brought one or two things out and announced one or two things that, alright, they peaked. I could be interested in them. Ubisoft have taken over this year for me. They came well in there, pulled it out the bag straight from left field, especially this Skull and Bones. the Assassin's Creed that they showed and everything, Ubisoft had just well and truly stole the show from everybody. Yeah. I mean, all this is coming out and how popular some of the games that Ubisoft announced are, that, to be fair, I think Microsoft are really thinking, well, we just released the Xbox One X and next to nobody's talking about it.
Yeah.
I mean, Bethesda thought they were going to come in and say, well, every game we're showing is coming out this year. Yeah. Everybody's thinking, well, in 18 months, I'm going to be playing this game for 18 months non-stop. So,
especially because it doesn't. One of the disadvantages of other games is that they are yearly serials.
Yeah.
It gets boring after a while. I'm happy that they took the time out for 2 years to recreate Assassin's Creed because it was coming to the same old yearly serial.
It was very much on. It was starting to get in line with FIFA, with COD and everything else. Not in the same sort of game, but it's literally, oh yeah, we're getting another one of them this year.
Yeah.
Woohoo! Graphics are a bit better, slightly different area, getting a little stale.
Yeah.
But
instead they took 2 years out, mixed in this and that. They've got another studio doing something else, and it's like, wow.
Yeah.
And that's why we've got only talking about Skull Bones.
Yeah. And to be fair, Ubisoft were in the perfect place. They've got so many studios around the world, and every studio works on something different. Or it's not like you've got like Sledgehammer Games who have done the new Assassin's Creed, not Assassin's Creed, the new Call of Duty.
Yeah.
They've got one studio.
Yeah.
And that's it. They work on one game at a time. Bethesda, they've only got one studio. Yeah, all right, games overlap. They've got big departments. They have now.
Yeah.
Ubisoft have big departments in this studio, and then they have an identical studio in Paris that have all the departments, and then another one in Singapore, one in Newcastle. Yeah. There's so many of them. Ubisoft Montreal.
The one that was renamed Abstergo for about a year.
Yeah. And yeah, obviously, sorry, we seem to have a fly in the studio that is getting a little annoying. Let's look at it, the cups are the props at the moment. Yeah, Ubisoft, I'm honestly going to say, I think we still have one more game. Yes, we have one more game to review this week from Ubisoft. They have taken up like 3 out of our top 5.
Yeah.
To be fair, they took up 4 of our top 5 and we decided to drop one and swap it.
We had no choice. We have to cover other things.
Yeah.
Otherwise, this would become Ubicast Week.
Yeah, it literally would. I mean, we were going to do another one of these episodes on Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle.
Yeah.
We had to drop that just purely so we're not just covering Ubisoft. Anybody would think we were sponsored by them by the end of this.
Yeah, if Ubisoft wants to sponsor us, yeah, okay. We will more than happily, but we will have a banner. We will have Ubisoft is awesome in amongst the posters at the background. Admittedly, we'll also have underneath this episode the discussion is sponsored by Ubisoft.
Yeah.
But
I mean, as it stands at the moment, we're not monetised, we're not sponsored. This is literally, this is just our top 5 that we came up with. Well, top 4 plus an extra one that we just thought we had to throw in there because, yeah, to be fair, we are a little bit excited about it, but you'll find out more about that one tomorrow. So, for our second episode, that's it. Thank you for joining us once again.
Remember to check out the gameplay trailer at the bottom.
Yes, don't miss that one. 5 vs 5, it's linked in the description below. Skull and Bones, check it out. Sign up for the beta. I'll also leave the link for that below. The beta is open for sign-ups now. That was announced on the day, and I had the conference going on one screen. I was signing up for a beta on another screen. So yeah, check that out.
Work.
I also had my phone messaging you that the beta was open for Skull and Bones. This game is awesome. But yeah, thanks for joining us. This is day 2 of 5. Hope you've enjoyed the episode.
Ciao.
And join us tomorrow. See you later.